Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood, here for snacks and productivity because I needed to get some stuff done for my day job that did not get done last week, and I'm at my computer now. So that's what's happening. With me today, I have Doc Coleman and Sako Tumi. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello, nice.
Hello, nice people.
So what are y'all working on today?
I am doing my birthday slash
Mhm.
plans for the future slash what I'm working on and what I have been working on and not posting about.
Mhm.
So I'll be doing that on Substack today.
Sure, because it's Substack Day.
Substack Day.
And Doc?
Well, I was thinking that I was going to work on drawing up a list of all the things that I need to take with me to Balticon, so I can like get it organized. But I think I'm going to procrastinate a little bit longer and keep working on my edits uh, uh, for
Kali.
Kindred of Kali.
That reminds me, I should remember to pack business cards. Oh, right, the 3 of us are gonna be live from Balticon next week. Are
Yep,
we half an hour early? I think the
we're.
schedule starts at the top of the hour.
Oh, I'm going through the schedule like as we speak.
So let me double
I
check.
believe we are. Let me check. I
Oh,
can't.
thank you, Dwan. I had a show last night and
Ooh.
Yeah, this has got us on at 4.
Oh, but it says duration 3 hours, so that might just be giving us setup time.
oh,
Okay.
that would be great. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna assume that's setup time. So so
You're
yeah.
we're gonna tell the people online that it's setup time, even if we start early. But no.
Right, right. I mean, we'll start streaming at the normal time. Maybe we'll start on time for once. I mean, we're only like a minute or 2 today, so I think
Oh,
we're good. I think we're good.
Today we weren't bad.
No, no.
yeah.
I mean, I got out from under catechist at like 5 after 4, so that really helped.
Hmm.
Catechist was demanding attention, but not snuggles, and I already gave him his gushy food and treats. The treat tree is full. Um,
Mhm.
Sorry, what I mean by the treat tree is I mean I have a cat tree and I put treats on all the different levels.
Oh,
Um,
that's smart.
right? So he has to move around to get them. And they're still sitting there. So, and then I tried like throwing the toy in 3 different directions and none of them were the right direction. So I gave up. He's got garage
Goodness.
access. I don't I even tried like offering my hand for him to nibble on. Nothing. He wants attention, but he doesn't want whatever I'm doing. So
Oh,
That is
okay.
very, very
was in
strange
I mean,
behavior for catechists that he will not chomp on you.
I mean, yes, but like mama not knowing what game he wants to play while he wants attention is not actually the strangest thing. So,
Yeah.
popping into the comments, hello, Dwan. Everybody says happy birthday. Hey, Des. Uh, King Red Spy Red X is here. Hello and welcome. Let's see. Uh, we talked about Saka's awesome job last night, and we're going to see Desdemona again at Balticon. Super exciting. You can totally bring your own snacks. Ooh, maybe we'll provide snacks for people who show up. Maybe I'll
If
bring
you
chocolates or something.
if
Oh,
you've
that
still
sounds awesome.
if you've still got food left over from your parties, right?
I mean, it's Sunday afternoon. I probably should have some leftovers. My dad's getting married on Friday night at 8 p.m. in room 8, whatever. It's one of the spaces. Everybody is invited to the reception. Um, you can cosplay if you want. Dad don't care.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was
the
saw
officiants
a
in Jedi robes.
I saw a post from
Uh-huh.
his fiance earlier today saying that she's still working on her outfit that she's getting married in, and that needs to be done by Tuesday so they can get them cleaned and have them back. And it's kind of like working on that cosplay schedule, huh?
I
Yeah,
mean,
no kidding.
she's a con person. She
I was
works on
just
the
saying,
con
and the
schedule.
typical cosplay schedule is that somewhere around 3 p.m. on Tuesday, you like give up on the getting them cleaned thing and keep working on them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dad, unfortunately was in the hospital or urgent care overnight. I don't know how urgent care overnight works. It sounded like a hospital
That's just
stay.
like seeing a doctor
Yeah,
like
but
immediately.
yeah, it was gallstones. He's fine. He
Mm.
went to a convention the next day, so like
The
he's
gall.
doing okay. He's doing okay. His check-in with like the doctor isn't until next week, so the wedding is still on. So, wordsmith Sarah. Sarah's here. Hello and
Yay.
lurking. Des says, have grand ideas for 11 months without doing anything, then panic for those last 2 weeks. She
Yep.
started at least 3 weeks out from the wedding. I mean, at least 3. She's getting up there, and you know, by the time you reach her age, you realize you need at least 3 weeks, not 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, but to be fair, the last comment I saw from her was about having finished the mock-up jacket and now needing to start cutting out and sizing up the real jacket.
I mean, she's a crafter. She's a crafter.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing. She and her daughter won something for the masquerade last year. Like they've done this song and dance before.
Mhm.
And if all else fails, she can wear something nice. She has pretty things in her closet. So.
I'm sure.
So yeah, I've got a to-do list that includes making fudge, deviled eggs, and pasta salad for this event.
I've got a container of fudge that I made around Christmas that has been sealed since then, and it's a glass container, and I'm not seeing any signs of fuzz or anything. I think it's still good.
Which is probably fine, but my fudge involves 2 sticks of butter and a can of evaporated milk. So
Mhm.
I don't like it existing for more than
I
would like
made
it to be less than a week old when I give it to the person.
I made this off of your recipe. So
Right. Is it in the
it-
fridge or is it just out?
the one that was in the fridge got eaten. This
Okay.
one has been sitting on the counter. So
It should be okay. I've never had anything happen. Like I've definitely eaten fudge like a month out, but like I sample a small square and see how it goes.
oh, definitely.
So you said you had a whole batch from my recipe. How did it work out for you? I never heard about this.
I thought I told you before that we did the first batch and
Sure. Oh, right. And you had some issue and I gave you some advice or something. Was it grainy?
we scorched the condensed milk the first time around.
Stir. Evaporated, not condensed. Evaporated. They're 2 different things.
I know. We actually got both and we used the correct one, but I insisted that it needed to be stirred, and my wife insisted that
it was a caramel thing. Yeah, no.
That it didn't. That it needed to caramelize, and
no. This is the version of the sugar will burn. Stir, stir, stir.
It scorched bad, and so we had to go out and get fresh ingredients and try again.
Including a new pot, right?
Fortunately, we had a backup of the same pot. We had another of the same pot in the same size. So while we were boiling and trying to clean out the scorched on sugar from the enamelware, we had another pot where we were able to make fresh fudge. And
should take about 20 minutes, less than 10 minutes to bring to a boil, and then 9 minutes. But like one of the things I like to do is stir it before I turn on the heat. So it's mostly, so it's more liquid with fewer grains stuck to the bottom, so you don't have that clump of sugar. It should look about like kind of a grainy applesauce when I turn on the heat.
Second time it came up very nice. And actually,
excellent.
I was texting you at the time to make sure that it was looking the way it's supposed to. So you should find it in your back text if you really want to look back that far. But it came out good. and we split it into a large pan and a small pan, and weren't sure if it needed to go in the fridge or not. So we did an experiment. We left the large pan on the counter and put the small pan in the
Sure.
fridge. And um, the small pan came out fine. It was hard. It was a little bit difficult to chunk up, but it was very edible. Need to get to the large pan sometimes to make sure it's still edible. But so far, it looks like it's holding up really well.
Is it 3 or 2 tablespoons of vanilla? My mind just won't think.
I don't remember off the top of my head,
I think it's 3.
but I
2
know I've got
tablespoons.
a note on my phone with the recipe.
So I have these cards, right?
3 tablespoons vanilla. You have cards.
I have these cards that are like witchy affirmations,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to read one to
Yes, please.
get our week started. You live in a quantum field of all possibilities. Now act like it. That is aggressive.
Choose.
That is aggressive.
I just wish I could choose outcomes instead of courses of action. But
Sorry. For those who are interested, I just tossed it got rid of all my spacing. Anyway, I tossed the recipe into the chat for you.
Nice.
In case you need 3 loaf pans. I think it's 2 pounds of fudge. It's a soft fudge. It's not like a hard chunk fudge usually. Although I guess if you put it in the fridge, it might be a chunk.
Yeah, it's more of a creamy fudge. It's not a sugary granular fudge like some people make. But
yeah. And I learned if I put it in like a glass bowl, sometimes it cools too rapidly unless the glass is like about room temperature, because sometimes glass is cooler than room temperature.
Okay.
So these days I just use another pasta pot. Like I have 2 pots, one for the boiling, and I like the Teflon coated one because it pours out so easily.
Really?
I know they say you're not supposed to use nonstick pans for candy making because it gets so hot, but for the pot I'm stirring it into, I'm okay with that. So I use the stainless steel on the stove for the actual melting of the sugar, and then I do a pour over in my Teflon coated pot, and then it pours out like a dream. So anyway, fudge. It's delicious. I used to eat like a small loaf pan with a spoon. These days, I gasp when I see people taking a brownie-sized portion. I'm like, what sugar coma?
Yep, it is rich.
Greg is a fan.
Thanks. I'm glad. Then I will definitely keep him on the list for, his birthday on the fudge list.
Right on.
So, okay, popping into the comments. Patrick swung by. Hello and welcome. Patrick and I will be launching sometime next month after I recover from the wedding in Balticon, a query list that gives you all the information about agents in your genre.
Wow, cool.
Yeah. So, like, who they represent, what their bio is,
what they're looking for.
We're not even going to tell you about them if they're not looking for what you have. Yep. So yeah. Dwan, my fudge list has been shrinking, but I usually make between 3 and 5 batches. And mini loaf pans, that's what, 6 times 3, 18. Like I have made a lot of pounds of fudge in my day. Maybe I'll bring some to Imaginarium, but it's not really a hot weather sort of thing, but it could happen. Stranger things have happened. I I don't usually
don't feel
ship.
bad about not being on the fudge list because I'm not on it. I just had to get the
Mhm.
recipe from her and
Yeah,
make my
yeah.
own.
I don't usually ship it because it's food and I can't control the temperatures. So I get a little anxious about it melting or refreezing and getting some weird texture. Although
Texture, yeah.
I have definitely messed it up. Like once I was making fudge and I remembered you're supposed to stir it for 9 minutes. So I stirred it for 9 minutes instead of waiting till it came to a boil before counting 9 minutes. So I made like a hard caramel thing, but it
Mm.
still tasted like fudge. The texture was off, but like even when you mess up fudge, unless you scorch the sugar,
Unless
it's
you
still
scorch the sugar.
it's still made out of fudge. And like, if it cools too rapidly and it's grainy, the texture's off, but it still tastes like fudge. So and I've been experimenting lately with switching out for like, ooh, I have a dark chocolate chip
Ooh,
that I
do
might try.
you?
And I have the Reese's peanut butter ones and I have the Andes chips. So
If you
like,
get the peanut butter, if you give the peanut butter one to Greg, like
mm,
he won't be able to say no.
okay. Remind me next time I'm making fudge for that.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna experiment with like splitting up the pour over. Like I don't want to mess up the ratio, but like I think I could do like a third into like 3 different bowls and have 3 different flavors rather than
Like a tank of
a tank of
peanut
fudge.
butter, a tank of
Yeah, yeah. I do like to use a wooden spoon because the plastic spoons get soft and mushy and I want some like traction.
Mhm.
So yeah. Anyway, I got shit to do. Let's do some stuff.
Let's do some stuff.
Some
So
stuff and
I got
things.
day job stuff, so I'll be looking over there as long as Catechus is not a jerk face. So let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chaka laka laka. And we're back. How was your sprint?
My sprint was spent outlining my Substack, which is going to be a long one, apparently.
Ooh.
And I wrapped up working on my Q3 bullet journal and checked my email.
Sure. Doc?
Mine was going a bit slow. I edited a couple paragraphs. I realized I had to go back and add something that I forgot to put in last time. But making progress. It's just a little slow.
Sure. I was working on incorporating feedback from a code review, and where I left it off on Friday, I had totally broken it and I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I backed out all of those changes. It's like, hey, we're deleting your files. And I was like, what? Oh, right. I renamed them. So the tracker's a little confused. So I backed out all of my changes and I'm slowly redoing them so I'll know where I break it. So I'm doing a test in between updates rather than trying to update everything and then make sure I didn't break anything, because I did. And undoing was not working for me, because that's what I tried on Friday. So hopefully I can get this checked in, because that would be nice. But yeah, so that's where I am. And Catechus kept interrupting and not caring about what I offered him, but wanting attention because he is a needy thing.
Yep. He's like right there.
Right? Right now he's playing with a pen. It's half trapped under something, so he probably won't toss it off the desk, but you never know. You never know with him. So let me pop into the comments. Des is editing some quote unquote fanfic. They wrote for the Keikos Industry podcast, very not safe for work. And the creator is going to read listener fanfic at a podcast festival. That's awesome. And Des is almost done since it's short. Sweet. And while we were on our sprint, I whined because work has a keep signed in box, but it never keeps me signed in. So why is there even that option? I don't even.
Yeah. And let me guess, there's two-step.
I needed to authenticate.
Yep.
I'll authenticate
with the app.
Yeah.
With a number that, cycles every 30 seconds.
Yep.
So that was a thing. Usually I only have to do it once a week, and then it does actually keep me signed in, but it doesn't. It does for the website, but not for the VPN. The VPN expires, once a day, and then you have to log back in. So
yeah, for sure.
So I the one thing I hate about the way some of these places do two-step authentication is that they never seem to assume that you're actually trying to log in from your phone that has the authentication app. They always expect you're logging in on a computer, but you've got your phone handy to pull up the authentication to see what the code is. And it's like, yeah.
That's why you have the 3 lines thing that will show all the different apps at the same time. And I mean, when things text me login codes, you can just I don't even open the text. It's like, do you want to copy the thing? And I said, yes. Why does it not mark that as red when you copy the login? I don't know.
But it's like when they text you a code and your phone is smart enough to say, oh, this is the code you want for this, right? And let you just put it in there. That's fine. It's when you actually have to go to another application and get the code and then remember it and switch back and type it in before that code expires. That's a pain in the butt.
That's a PD. Yep. PITA. Oh my gosh, you're so fierce. Do not eat my cables, baby. And King Red Spy Red X is definitely enjoying his Hoover Steamback spin scrub. That, oh wow, he found it Goodwill. How many cats do you have? I forgot. So King Red Spy Red X is Sarah's nephew. So
Okay.
it's always good when he swings by. Oh my God, this cat is going to drive me crazy and I would like to be productive. So we'll see if he cooperates with that. He finally settled down and then I had to find my phone.
And that's stirred him back up again.
Yeah, I had to stand up. I mean, so, right now he's playing with one of my pens that's also a stylus. Let me tell you, I need a stylus because do y'all ever play nonograms? I call it picture Sudoku. It tells you how many boxes in a row that you fill in versus leave blank. And it makes a picture when you draw it in.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen advertisements for those.
Yeah. I'm currently doing a challenge where I have to get up to a 40 by 40 square, but I'm playing it on my phone.
Oh,
what fun!
That's the 25 by 25.
Can
you imagine what a 40 by 40 looks like on my phone?
Really small.
You can zoom in, like, yes, but it's a challenge. It's a challenge. So,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I was right. So
3 cats.
One of King Red Spy Red X's houses, he has 3 cats. So everybody likes a good kitty. Hi. Hi. Are you my troublemaker? Are you my troublemaker? Are you lounging on my work computer? Lounging.
As you do when you're a cat.
I mean, everybody wants to be a cat because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
What
Or
is
something like that.
Nobody gets an Aristocats reference?
Oh, no, I got it. I was just
going to say, I've got a T-shirt for Key a number of years back that says, I don't want to adult today. I want a cat.
I mean, I think I have one that's similar only with dragons. So you get to eat them. So Sako, you just went away? Was that on purpose?
No, I'm still here.
Okay, that's fine.
We just lost your video. There it's
No,
back.
I just turned it off for a second because I didn't want to do something on stream.
Sorry, didn't mean to call you out.
Don't blame you.
It's okay.
So, Dwan has played a similar version of that, but no final picture. Got it, but I'm allergic. What are we allergic to? I lost track. Do not chew my cables.
Cats.
Cat.
I'm guessing he's allergic to cats.
He's allergic to cats. Yeah.
Sure. So am I, but only mildly. Which is why I go for short fur and only 1 cat. And I did ask that he'd be okay alone.
But that is not the case. That is
I don't believe that is actually the case. But like, I don't know if it's proximity or whatever, but cats for a while, if they gave me kisses, I would break into a rash instantly, wash it off, and 10 minutes later I'd be okay. He gives me kisses all the time and I'm fine. But it might be just him, or it might be because I'm around a cat so often these days that like my body is like, oh, we're not
getting used to it
now.
That's going to be part of it. That your body's getting used to him.
Right. So
and
I don't go around letting strange cats give me kisses.
Depending on your actual allergy, he may not produce as much of whatever it is that you're allergic to. I know. My wife has always been allergic to cats, but she's got it under control with meds. But she doesn't have a lot of problem with most cats, but if you get her around a Siamese or anything that's part Siamese, they kick out a lot of what she's reacting to.
On my sister's couch, or like sitting on the floor, and she has some long-furred cats, the dander's just in the air, and then I start wanting to scratch my throat through my ear after like half an hour. So like some cats trigger me worse than others.
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
so yeah.
See,
Uh,
I've actually heard that Maine Coons tend to be less reactive
yeah,
than most
yeah,
people,
they are, which
um,
is part of
which is
the reason my boyfriend got them, because he knew it would be lower key on my allergies.
okay.
But also he wanted the largest cat he could possibly get that was actually
Norwegian forest cat. Yeah.
Well, Maine Coon's slightly larger than the Ouija's, but they're both very large, lovable cats that are great
exactly.
companions.
Yeah. Dwan says it won't kill me, but too much around cats gets difficult to breathe. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
So
and that's not fun.
nope. I do not. Oh, my mom's house also, my allergies go crazy. And she has like some air freshener that's on an auto spritz every 15 to 30 minutes that I
Oh.
make her turn off when I'm visiting.
Because
Because
it's nasty.
It's
yeah,
not just that, it's that some of the air fresheners, like even I have a reaction and I fucking smoke.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah.
I'm having a reaction, I can only imagine how someone like you would have
yeah, yeah.
be able to.
Also, she's got one that spritz like over her chair in the living room, and she has one that spritz in the bonus room, but like she also has a table in there for like when we have a lot of family over. And I'm
Uh-huh.
like, how about we turn that off while we're having Thanksgiving dinner so it's not spritzing air freshener on the table?
On the food.
Into the food.
Yeah, I vetoed that. That was poop right out.
Yep.
So,
Yeah,
and she has it like up on top of the bookcase, so it like can freshen the whole room. But she's got cats and litter boxes and whatever. So,
sure.
I get it, but also I don't want to inhale it. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I
yeah.
had a
Somebody's in charge of cleaning the carpet.
I had a coworker
Mhm.
a couple years ago that something happened and he developed a powerful allergy to air freshener.
Ooh,
It was like any kind of
mhm,
heavy perfumes or air fresheners in the air,
sure.
and he had a a a major reaction. It made it difficult for him to think and process.
Ooh,
Is like
that's rough.
and he we started putting signs up around the world that around the office saying that we've got somebody who's highly allergic,
Mhm.
and it was kind of ridiculous the way some people reacted. That's like,
It's
I'm going to
not
bring in
I know
more air
people like
fun.
that.
freshener.
Yeah,
Like, I don't I
Yeah.
don't understand people like that. That's not cool in any way, shape, or form.
yeah.
Um, so
I have to be careful, like what kind of like deodorant I use around some people.
sure, sure.
Mhm.
I yeah, yeah, I never understood that. So oh no, Dawn said it happened at his wife's work.
Mhm.
So just if somebody has allergies, just don't. I don't understand. Then again, I'm not a huge cologne or perfume person in the first place.
I think
Right.
for
Occasionally lotion, like I do like a nice scented lotion, but like
I think for some people it's like I have power over you, and for others it's like you can't tell me what to do.
and for some, I think it's simply, "Oh, you just don't like it. You're just calling it an allergy because you think the world revolves around you."
Yeah.
And some of that is, that person thinking about themselves first, and sometimes it's that person has dealt with an entitled person before and got really sick of catering to them. So
Well,
it's like a kind of a yeah. So
kind of like the way that some restaurants react when you tell people that you can't have gluten, and it's like, oh, you must be one of these trendy people that thinks that you don't want gluten, so I will bring you all the gluten things. Meanwhile, they're poisoning the celiac
yeah,
that's
yeah.
come
My
in to have a nice
My
dining
roommate is
experience.
celiac, and when she cut gluten out of her diet, she grew half an inch. Like her
Yeesh.
body was literally, fighting with itself. It's not a preference. It's a make sure there's no cross contamination level stuff.
Yeah.
So I need to find the gluten-free meatballs. I can't find them right now, but I did pick up the turkey ones. So you'll be able to have meatballs.
Sweet.
So.
As are the meatballs.
Yeah. Oh, for
Tasty
the
meatballs.
first timers and friends meet and greet, I'm trying to find orange sherbet. All I can find is rainbow sherbet because I want to do orange sherbet punch, like throwback to like my childhood for like baby showers and stuff. They always had it. And it's delicious. It's like ginger ale and
sherbet, yes.
And you just scoop it and you eat it, drink it, enjoy it. It's cheesy, but I think the vibe is just right for a Saturday morning meet and greet at a con.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Saturday morning?
Yeah. Well, 11-ish.
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Church punch. Thank you. I know it's mostly a Southern thing, but yeah, no, totally.
I need to look at the schedule now that it's out and see what things
it's being updated every like 10 minutes. So
I know that, and I expect it, but there's got to be a few things that I want to sit in on.
I've been going through and like marking things. Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to it. It should be really fun. So what panels are y'all on other than mine? Ha! Dwan's with me. Isn't it amazing? And I haven't had in like, I don't know, since I think my cousin's wedding shower. So like 6 years maybe? But like that reminded me it existed. So definitely don't have it enough. Rainbow sherbet. It's just not the same. Anyway, what panels are you on? I know
I'm not. I'm the photographer.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm at all the panels.
But only for 5 minutes.
and you're going to be doing the masquerade stuff and getting pictures of all the pretty costumes and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
So Friday is my virtual panel evening. As I'm doing representation versus tokenism and quality control and the independent publisher.
Oh.
And those are going to be both virtual. On Saturday, I've got why indie writers should write short fiction.
Okay.
And I love the title of this, the Doctor Who discussion. Spoilers.
Perfect.
And then I've got my author reading at 8:30 in St. George with Michael Ventrella.
Oh, fun. He's super fun. Yep. Oh, y'all are a good pair. Y'all both have that level of humor under there.
Yeah, like, we both have steampunk comedy. Although he's got some more stuff, but
doesn't he have like Abe Lincoln or something?
He did a story called a Big Stick.
Oh, was it Churchill then?
Which was Roosevelt.
So,
Roosevelt when he was a police in New York.
Before he was a Rough Rider.
Yep.
So cool.
Let's see. So on Sunday, I've got a 1:00 autograph session along with Daniel M. Kimmel in the lobby.
Okay.
And at 2:30, I've got Let's Talk About Comedy. It's going to be depressing.
Oh dear.
And then, of course, I'm meeting up with you crazy people on Sunday for the productivity sprints. And that's it. That's my schedule.
Cool. For me, on Friday at 4 p.m., I've got new to cons advice from fans. And then at 8 p.m., Dad's wedding thing. And then Saturday, 11:30, so barely in the morning, first timer and friends. We'll have snacks, and I'll do a tour, especially of the main floor. And then 2:00, I have my beta reading, Both Sides of the Pen workshop. At 10:00, we're going to start our party, meatballs included. Sunday, 1 p.m. Oh, yay, I get to sleep in. Sunday, 1 p.m., I think I'm moderating a panel on paranormal romance. I think I've read enough to to have some opinions. 4 PM is, when
Just
we
this year, you've read enough to have some opinion.
this week. No, I haven't done paranormal this week. So productivity sprints at 4:30. 8:30 PM, I am doing the moderation, such as it is, of the First Pages party with Joshua Bilmes, Brandon Sanderson and Elizabeth Moon's agent, Ian Randall Strock, and Sheila Williams, who is, I think, a editor for Tor and one of our guests of honor. And I get to read the first pages that people bring. And they're going to be like raising their hands when they would quit reading. And so that way you can work on your first page.
So you get to
So
watch hands go up a lot. No.
right, I'm super excited about it. I totally stole it from Imaginarium, where they let me do the reading last year. And I was like, can I steal this for my con? And they're like, sure, we stole it. So we're in the clear there.
Oh.
And then Monday at 1 PM, dealing with literary rejection. I have a lot of experience in this one. And then 4 PM, I'll be carrying around the mic for the Improving Balticon panel, because people raise their hand and don't come up to the microphone. And it was easier with somebody bringing it around and making sure people took turns.
Yeah.
And I could take away the microphone if somebody started getting a little too into it. So
Yeah. I'll have to see if I can make it to your beta reading panel.
yeah, it's the workshop I give, and there will definitely be a sign up for people to sign up to become critique partners or what have you. You can bring a sample if you want for me to share. Depends how long we have in the workshop and how it goes, but it's things I look for when I'm beta reading, things not to do when people beta read for you. Like
Don't
question
argue.
their grasp of the English language or what have you.
I just go with the general one. Don't argue with them.
That's in there too. So thank them. Their feedback. The end. But it's so hard not to justify, and like if they ask questions, you want to answer them, and yeah. So anyway, I think it's time for another sprint. I've been talking a while.
Yeah, we could do another sprint.
Okay. Ready in 3, 2, 1. Boom. How was your sprint?
Good. I'm downloading content to put on my Substack.
Nice.
And I ordered groceries.
I mean, it's
Yay!
Sunday.
and well, yesterday was rainy outside, and I hate to make people deliver in the rain, so it became a relax and do other stuff day. But yeah, today I need at least a little bit of groceries to get me through work before I head off to Baltimore. But sent that order off, and then been reworking a paragraph describing how Tinka appears for a big fight, and I'm liking the way this is coming up. So I just wish I had a little bit more time to finish. So
Sure.
gonna have to do another sprint real soon.
Yeah, I hear you. So yeah, for day job, I am trying to get some. This can see what's in here, but this can't see what's in there, and so I'm trying to get information from one spot to another. And because I had to blow away all my changes, there were a couple things that I thought I had gotten rid of that I had not. So, but it's getting cleaner, and I'm, looking at Stack Overflow, which is where 90% of coding gets done.
Yeah.
so that's what I've been up to. Also, Catechus was being a whiny brat. We did a little dinosaur, and then he wandered back by, and I was like, nope, we're not playing. And he bit my cheek, so I told him go away. And he did. Gently, like there's no mark there or anything like that. Like, but you don't get a bite for my attention and get rewarded with attention.
Yeah, I wish more guys understood that.
Yeah. So I have other words, but I'm not going to use them on that.
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to talk about how I read a chapter, because one of my romance authors dropped a new chapter in the last 10 minutes. So I read it.
Mm-hmm. I saw you. I saw you.
Yeah. So 2 guys, they're roommates, they're besties, they're hanging out, doing activities together, and one of them's like, oh hey, I just realized we're dating when I talked to my therapist, and the other guy's like, wait, what? But like, he'd asked friends how to plan a good date, so I'm pretty sure like he's on board with it. I just don't know if so
if it's working.
It's working. It's totally working. It's quite excellent. But like,
it's a romance novel. Of course it's working.
they need to clarify their vibe.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be a discussion. But like, part of the problem is I just started subscribing to their content, so I binged all of it. So I find stories that I follow for long periods of time, while the older stuff gets less familiar. I don't know the characters as long because I only binge read in one day.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to remember who did what and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, sure.
It took me a couple of paragraphs to be like, oh yeah, that's where we were.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it is what it is.
Yep.
So how is everybody else's sprint? And is anybody else dying of thirst, or is it just me?
No, it's me too.
I've been hydrating along, but
so
let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Desmona's got some progress, but
right. So it sounds like King Red Spy Red X enjoys good physical comedy in Kung Fu Panda.
Mm-hmm.
Desdemona submitted their fan fiction. Yay! So, I don't know anything else. Oh, I do know that you are enough.
That is an adorable shirt.
Thanks.
I am an extra helping of enough.
You are tough enough, powerful enough, loved enough, valued enough, kind enough. And then on the bottom, standing up, smart enough, strong enough, bold enough, brave enough, and capable enough.
So,
I am those things.
True facts. And also, I have a sword around my neck.
I know, and it's so pretty.
Thank you. I got it an excessive number of years ago at the Maryland Ren Fair.
Very cool.
So
an unspecified number of years. No.
right. So they actually put a link chain on it so I can double it up.
Mhm.
Otherwise, it dangles down to like my belly button.
Which
And I'm
might be useful for practical uses, but it's a little bit unwieldy for jewelry.
exactly. So they just added a little circle link on it so I can wear it up
Readjust
high.
it.
Yep. So, I mean, as I said, I went, oh, hey, for people who weren't at the pre-show, i.e. the people not on the stream, camera side, I went to the Virginia Renaissance Festival today. So that was a lot of fun. I ran into a couple friends that I haven't seen in a while. The kids of my bestie were chilling there with their dad, I think. And yeah. It was muggy. It was nice, but it was muggy. And I haven't been in years to the Virginia Fair, but I have been since it moved to Lake Anna. But like, I think I went on the first, maybe second year. And it is grown quite a bit. The center field is no longer like 10 vendors and a stage.
10 vendors in a vast wasteland. No.
Right? Let's, wander around a field and call it a convention or a Ren Fair. So yeah, my sister was going with her family, and I told my sister's eldest that they could spend all of my cash, because I brought $40 cash because they said the signal is weak and you might need cash to buy things, because they never bought anything for their 13th birthday. So the first thing they did was spend all of it. But like, they got to pick out what they wanted, and they got some moon earrings.
Oh, cool.
And
as long as they're happy.
A dragon pin and a fuzzy cat. I don't know. It was supposed to be an animal. It was very soft and fuzzy, and it had toe beans, so probably a Voit cat. And they wanted to name it Nova because we were giving it star names. And I'm like, you live in Nova? And her bestie was there, and we laughed, but I think she rolled with it. Yeah. As Dwan says, moons are cool. It's true. They named their cat Moon as well. Like, they are obsessed with moons, and the moons have like the moon phases on it as well.
Nice.
So super cute earrings, and they just got their ears pierced for their birthday. So as soon as they can start changing them out.
Yeah.
So they're still in the healing process. So I was a month late with gifts, but like, shopping with them, I think, was the better option anyway. I feel like
absolutely.
I can definitely see that.
So, did I ever tell you the story about when my sister was pregnant and they found out the gender and I misspoke?
Misspoke how?
Yeah, I said, am I going to be an aunt or an uncle?
That's
nicely
really
done.
up to you as to whether you're going to be an aunt or not.
It's really up to you.
Well,
yeah.
They're NB now, so Yeah. Okay, that was a big yawn. So this coming sprint, I'm gonna see if I can get this attribute showing and refill my water. So
that sounds great.
Are y'all ready?
I am ready.
Yep.
Okay, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, boom. Chakalaka-laka. Whoops, I never took down the "How was your sprint" tag from last
Yeah.
time. I broke my code and then I unbroke it, but it's still not working. How's yours going?
I'm making progress.
Okay.
Imports aren't working on Substack right now for some reason.
Huh. Interesting.
So I'm gonna troubleshoot that. It might turn into just like a list of links
Sure.
instead of imports.
Doc?
I'm doing good. With getting into battle. So that's always exciting.
Sure.
Although my editor thinks that my my onlookers are being mindlessly stupid, and it's like, yeah, they're minion followers. They don't really count.
Yeah.
But
Sure.
That's my favorite though. I love writing combat.
mhm. So
Sex and violence.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yep.
dun. So, popping into the comments, RC is here. RC. The end.
Super honor.
Yep.
So, and I did get more water, which I didn't drink any of.
You should at least drink some of it. Yep.
She's like, I'm on it.
I went on mute because I've been told that when I swallow water, it's the loudest.
Go,
Water
go,
color.
go, go,
Right?
go.
And also, I have a metal thing with a metal straw, so it's clanky.
Clanky and echoey, no less.
Clink, clink, clink.
Did I do that before I muted?
No.
No, but we've had metal tumblers and metal straws before, so
Sure.
Yes.
Sure. So Des is beta reading right now. Super fun. Well, beta reading can be fun and sometimes can be
A
painful.
slog.
Depends on
Somewhere,
whose stuff
anywhere
you're
in
reading
between. Yeah.
and how
Depends on the
polished it
writer.
is when they ask for betas.
And how heartrending or hilarious the story is, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it depends on the genre and the writer and the skill. Just
I
like
think
any book.
I think I go to critique partners and beta readers because like I don't know. It's my weakest skill, right? So like developmental stuff is my weakest skill.
Sure.
And so I need someone with developmental powers to look at my story and look for holes. Yeah.
Feel the wrath of my developmental powers.
I think one of the things I worry about the most is my pacing.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is interesting.
especially since I've started reading serials.
Yeah.
You know. So, but hey, this week's podcast episode was working with the 3-act structure. Speaking of, I should do the rerun.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't I do that right now? So.
Oh, Desdemona says her current beta read is fun.
Yay! That's
Jeez.
always good when that happens. So. Patrick is working on the query list, the agent list. He hasn't even gotten to, publishers yet. He is 2/3 through the agency name input. Yeah, he had all the agents' names with in parentheses the agency, but that made it harder to sort out when you had multiple agents from a single agency to flag them.
Is this something that you're going to keep updated or like, yeah?
That's the
Wow.
plan. Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
was going to
project
say,
is
it,
going
it,
to take hundreds of hours, but then be possibly the best agent finding resource on the planet. Legit. But we're doing it in Google Sheets, and I feel like it should be a database, but
mhm.
importing a CVS into a
Or
database should
yeah,
be non-trivial.
But I
Yeah.
definitely
Trivial.
feel like the agency name should be a separate field
Yeah. Yeah.
because agents will change agencies, and you want to be able to reflect that easily.
Right. Well, he was already tracking that. But yeah. So he plans
plan to
to
have someone whose job is to maintain.
yeah, yeah. And and Patrick was like, okay, let's walk through how this process is going to work. These are the fields I need and everything like that. And I'm like, something that is important to me as a querying author is to know how many years they've been agenting. Like
Ooh, yeah.
once we get over 10, I don't care. You can do 10 plus, sure. But for this first couple years, I'm going to be like, do they have industry experience with something else? Because if they're coming in fresh, are they at an agency that has a good mentorship program, that kind of thing? Who are they working with? Were they a junior agent under somebody else? Like, that kind of thing. Because we've all seen it. The new agent who comes in, takes on 20 clients, realizes they're overwhelmed, and peace out less than a year later. I've had friends lose, agents that way. And nobody else at the agency really took most of those authors on. And then they were just left and I know they didn't mean to, set back anybody's career or anything like that, but they were new and fresh and got overwhelmed and didn't have the support they needed. And, some agencies are more supportive for their agents than others. And, a lot of agents, this is a second job for them because you don't get paid until your writers get paid.
Right.
And if you're not representing anyone, you're not getting paid, which is why so many agents, are also doing something else for the agency. Like they're helping out with contracts or something else. Or they just have another job. Like it's ridiculous.
Like most of the authors.
Like most of the authors. The whole publishing industry is run on, the backs of people who are too excited to let it go. And most of them are not properly compensated in any way, shape, or form. So Patrick says, if they have no experience, including no internship, I probably don't even list them because effectively, schmagency.
Yeah.
Like, hi, I'm an agency. No, you're not. Get some sales.
Yeah. I can definitely see difficult to try to be an independent agent.
Yeah.
But are the agents and the agencies going to be on board helping out with this? Because you seems like you really depend on them to feed you information as things change.
Yeah. I mean, some of it's going to come from Publishers Weekly with their updates about new agents and people leaving the industry and stuff like that. But, it's probably Google Alerts.
Yeah.
So I just know I'm going to be supporting this person, but not be this person.
Yeah.
So yeah, we all know that Morgan is like 90% burnt out on existing right now. No, not existing. I would rather read than anything else. But
Morgan needs a long rest.
yeah, Morgan's taken several long rests in a row. Maybe she has like a spell or curse or poison that's slowing the recovery right now.
Hi. I was just say, if you took a long rest, you should get all your spells back, right?
You should. I thought I did, and then I took another long rest and still didn't have my spells back. So it is what it is, and here we are. And
spells, spoons. Yep. Mandatory cat content.
Yep.
Oh, Oh, it's 6:45.
Yes, it is. So no doubt this is because someone is expecting me to feed her really soon.
So, I mean, I still have day job stuff to do. I can do another sprint, but
I can do more sprints.
Doc, you got to peace out?
Not really. I mean, I'm watching as my groceries are getting shopped and I'm being tromped on by a cat. But other than that,
I'm up for another sprint. I know it's weird. We're not during Nano, but I got to get this stuff done.
I fucking don't blame you. Yeah. And
So,
technically me too.
look at that beautiful face.
Something tells me I'm going to be working on it most of the night.
oh dear, same here. So,
Yeah.
okay. Then let's go ahead and do another sprint in
It's
3, 2, 1. Boom. Chocolate.
bonus time.
Ooh, I can get chocolate. And we're back. So
Yep.
I stepped away, and Sako had to head out to date night to
Okay.
birthday week. And Catechus lounged on my desk for like an hour.
Well, that was a 20-minute sprint, but yeah, I just noticed that he was lounging there for a while.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
While I was trying to figure out other ways to deal with the code that's not working.
So I made good progress on my edits for my combat.
Sure. Sounds good.
Had a few too many passively voiced sentences, which I now flipped around, and they ended up much shorter and stronger.
Ooh.
So it was exciting enough before. It should make it more exciting.
Nice. That's pretty cool.
Yep. And my groceries finished shopping. You're still working on work, aren't you?
Yes, I am. But I think maybe we should go ahead and call it for the night.
Yeah.
So
I think so.
And hello to Parzival. Thanks for joining us from Germany. We were doing some productivity. So it was great to have you. So I hope everyone had, a relatively productive afternoon, and I hope you're going to have a good dinner if that's, next on your list. If not, have a lovely evening. So next week, we will be coming to you live from Balticon in Baltimore, Maryland at the Renaissance Harbor Hotel. Doors open at 4 o'clock. We'll be started by 4:30 at the latest. And yeah, all three of us in person together.
Yep. On the same camera.
Oh, yeah, we did that last year, and I think it worked out pretty well. So yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. I'll bring snacks.
Yay.
So, tell the nice people who you are and where they can find you.
So, nice people, I am Doc Coleman, and if you would like to find out more about me or my writing, you can go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. This will allow you to find my website at doccoleman.com. It'll also lead you to my Amazon author page, where you can see all of my published works and look at samples of them, so you can decide if it's going to be right for you or someone that you love.
Aww. Yep. So, and I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I am a...
You know who you are.
Yeah, I'm a blogger, vlogger, and podcaster with writing tips and writerly musings. And okay, for some reason, my Twitch was showing the stream not actively going. I was like, did I end it? I don't think I ended it. What happened here?
My Twitch is showing the stream actively going. So
yeah, I hit refresh. We're good.
Okay.
So Des had a productive day, yay, and we'll be there. We get to hang out with Des and some other cool people next week, I'm sure. So and yeah. On the podcast this week, you're going to see me talking about incorporating critique, which will go up for reruns. So the podcast is Writing Tips and Writerly Musings, and the rerun will be on the blog just in time for my better beta reading, where you get to talk about what to do with feedback. So awesome. And I hope y'all have a great week. I'm looking forward to this week, and hopefully day job will be mastered by then. So fingers crossed. Have a great weekend, and see y'all next week. Bye-bye.